Dr. Carlhagen dismissed Humphrey's statement with a sharp wave of his hand.
You know what your problem is, boy. You crave attention. You hunger for it. You lust after it. Look at me. Look at me.
Humphrey's head shot up as if Dr. Carlhagen had pulled on an invisible string attached to his nose. But Dr. Carlhagen hadn't been asking Humphrey to look at him. He'd been mimicking him.
Look at me,
Dr. Carlhagen said in a silly voice, as if it were Humphrey's. He raised his hands and waved them.
I'm a genius. Praise me. Love me.
Dr. Carlhagen's face turned even darker.
Your weakness makes you as desirable as a corpse.
Humphrey's face went white, and his hands began to tremble so badly his fork and knife clattered on the plate. Jacy sat motionless, though her heart thundered. Dr. Carlhagen kept his bulging blue eyes focused on Humphrey, but he pointed a gnarled finger at Jacy.
Look at her.
Humphrey kept his eyes down.
Look at her,
Dr. Carlhagen insisted. Humphrey's eyes snapped up. They glistened like blue orchids after a rain shower. A patch of skin at the side of his throat throbbed, betraying the rapid-fire drumming of his heart. Jacy wanted to look away. No matter how angry she was with Humphrey, she couldn't bear to see him humiliated. It felt wrong to abandon him, as if her gaze were a lifeline. So she kept her eyes locked on his. She forced herself to calmly reach for her wine and sip. She tilted her head and raised both eyebrows, trying to signal to Humphrey, Dr. Carlhagen is playing you. She thought it as loudly as she could.